The second round of the Western Conference playoffs continue. It's Game 4 here on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the back-to-back defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They were dominant in games 1 through 3, looking to finish it off and move on. And they'll have their home crowd behind them here tonight.
And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle. So now on the other side, this is a test about who you are as a basketball team. Do you have the resolve to fight back, or are you resigned to the fact that this one's just about over?
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Davis to James. Driving right to the basket. Davis to Beasley. Shot clock winding down. 4-3. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Michael Beasley with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. And he knocks it down at the line. Warriors basketball. Green. Takes stock of the floor. To Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Green. From long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Here's Schroeder with it. Down a point to Beasley. Here comes the screen. Bradley down low for Davis. Can't miss those. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Curry to Thompson. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Beasley sizing up Draymond Green. Short jumper. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
It's Curry controlling the offense. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson. To Green. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Short jumper. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Iguodala to bring it up. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. To Green. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Beasley. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Not that time. Iguodala to bring it up. Down by 1. They'll get it down to Thompson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The sky is always blue for Klay, especially when he's back home in L.A. He grew up in Ladera Ranch in Orange County, and his father played for the Lakers, winning rings in '87 and '88.
Can't connect from in close. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 1. Curry to Green. And he finishes at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Schroeder. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Gets it in the left corner. To Curry. Thompson down to Zaza. Nice pass to get things going. Lakers ball. Michael Beasley against the former Cougar. Nothing going here on that drive. Beasley to Bradley. Schroeder matched up with the two-time MVP. Knocks it down off the step back.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Green to Curry. To Thompson. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot by Pachulia, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Curry with the basketball. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron James, guarded by Klay Thompson. To Davis. Schroeder. Screen coming. Bradley. Great defense, forcing the miss. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Thompson. Surveys the floor. To Green. For 3. Not getting the bounce. To Schroeder. Beasley. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Bradley. To James. Bradley. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Pachulia up against the 8-time All-Star. They'll get it down to Green. Had a chance, but it's no good. Across the timeline comes James. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. To Bradley. Curling inside. And draws the foul.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Avery Bradley at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Green to Thompson. No, I missed a short one there. Green. Able to convert inside. Howard to James. Howard. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Lynn with it. He'll run the offense. Iguodala matched up with Trevor Ariza. Down to Zaza. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
James sizing up Iguodala. To Russell. Howard. To Bradley. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Iguodala guarded by Ariza. And count the basket inside.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Bradley. James. Trevor Ariza, defended by Draymond Green. Bradley to James. No good. Lynn with it. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Howard. Off the mark. Lynn with it. Up 5. Wiggins to Jeremy Lin. Avery Bradley with a piece. Turns and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Scores from the post. He'll let one fly from half court. We're 1 quarter down in Game 4. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Lin. Has a look. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. To Bradley. Howard.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Lin. Deep right corner. To Wiggins. Can't connect. Draymond Green able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Thompson to Green.
Screen.
Here comes the screen. Draymond Green defended by Howard. The pass set it all up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
With the interception.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Beasley. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Lin with it. It's a 9-point lead. Wiggins. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And takes it away. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Michael Beasley sends it away. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Thompson. Michael Beasley. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Trevor Ariza here against Steph. To Howard. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Yes, Klay Thompson, 3 for 6 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder, trailing by 11. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Curry into the front court, looking to make something happen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Schroeder, defended by Steph Curry. To Howard. Schroeder. Golden State at the controls. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Nothing going here on that drive. Klay Thompson rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Short jumper misses. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Augustine here against Steph. To Davis. James to Howard. Nothing going here on that drive. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys down big. To James. The drive right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Thompson. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here's Schroeder with it. Down a bundle. Beasley to Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder. Possession lies with Golden State. To Curry. Green. Probing the defense. To Green. Curry. Curling inside. Yes, Klay Thompson. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
To Davis. Cruises inside for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Green to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson gets a shot up off the mark. Bradley to Davis. James to Bradley. Klay Thompson with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Anthony Davis swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Green to Thompson. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Green to Thompson. To Green. Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. 14-point deficit. They go down to Davis. Off the assist.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Green to Thompson. Goes to the right side. Green to Thompson. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Schroeder with the basketball. Down a dozen. Beasley to Davis. Driving right to the basket. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Curry. To Green. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Curry into the front court. Lead is 12. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Beasley to Davis. Not that time. Curry to bring it up. Up a dozen. Screen coming. Pachulia guarded by Schroeder. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Michael Beasley, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Iguodala to bring it up. He'll run the offense. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. To Green. Flushes it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Anthony Davis sizing up Draymond Green. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We reach halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
Klay Thompson tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him. Furthermore, this kind of production is coming from a guard, and that just makes it all the more impressive.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Los Angeles, they have it to Schroeder. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Beasley to James. Down to 5 on the 24. James to Schroeder. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. Steph Curry picked up by Schroeder. Anthony Davis pins it. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Draymond Green, not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
James to Davis. Over to the right side. Beasley to James. Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Curry. To Green. Curry. Anthony Davis sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Bradley to James. Schroeder to James. Bradley to Schroeder. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Goes 2 for 2. To Thompson. Green. 4-3. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
James to Davis. A pass down low to Beasley. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. To Thompson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ to Davis. Beasley. Probing the defense. LeBron James, well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner to Curry. Avery Bradley tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Green to Curry. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Curry, oh, that's how it's done. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Warriors have the basketball and finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Anthony Davis against the former Finals MVP. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry. Down for Iguodala. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Bradley to Schroeder. To Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. And a nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Green. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen. Green. Down for Curry. Dennis Schroeder snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bradley to Beasley. Knocked loose. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Green. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 4 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown.
How big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Curry. To Green. Iguodala picked up by Ariza. With the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lakers at the controls right now. Davis. Surveys the floor. Trevor Ariza sizing up Iguodala. To Davis.
The 2023 NBA Playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 4 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Steph Curry picked up by Schroeder. To Green. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Davis to James. Klay Thompson with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Beasley. Schroeder defended by Thompson. From long range. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there. Utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Green. Shot from the lane won't go. Lakers ball. Bradley to Davis. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Thompson. Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Thompson. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 4 out of 10.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Won't go down. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Beasley. To James. Trying to cash in. Beasley's shot won't go. The follow won't go either. Zaza Pachulia able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Anthony Davis takes aim at Steph Curry. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Thompson, down low Green. Whoa, what a finish. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Here's Davis. Doesn't get the bounce. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
From the outside, no good. Russell into the front court. His guys down big. Michael Beasley with the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Curry with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And finishes strong.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Russell to Beasley. Russell using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Wiggins. Add 2 points to the board. Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. 15-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Golden State basketball. To Wiggins. Green. scores from the post.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Deep two there, won't go. To Davis. Russell. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
I'm looking at the bench right now, and the coach is saying, keep pushing it, keep going.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Short jumper off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Wiggins to Curry. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. It remains Warrior basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Beasley, defended by Draymond Green. Oh, he had it. Lynn with it. His guys leading by 14. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Wiggins to Green. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Russell into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Beasley. Superman, Dwight Howard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Wiggins. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Russell. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Michael Beasley at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Warriors basketball to Green. It's a big finish.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
to Green. Five to shoot for Golden State. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Game 4 Seed 6 Golden State Warriors Seed 7 Los Angeles Lakers.
LeBron James against the KG veteran Iguodala. LeBron James not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. Curry. For three. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The advantage is 13 points.
Seed 7 Los Angeles Lakers led series 3-0 in the 2023 NBA playoffs 2-round Western Conference Game 4.
Green to Thompson. Able to convert inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Has a look. Shot by Beasley. That's off. Here's Curry with it up top. His guy's up by 15. Down low Thompson. Can't connect from in close.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Substitution being made in this one. Curry. To Green. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall. Another follow. No good. To Schroeder. To Bradley. Off the assist.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Green. To Curry. Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Thompson. Schroeder with the board. To Bradley. Shot won't go. To Curry. Thompson. Curry. To Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And scores. Plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at three.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Green to Curry. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Warriors have the basketball. To Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys trail by 10. To James. To Davis. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Anthony Davis lets it go. And it's Curry who comes up with the board.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
To Green. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. And 2 for AD.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Green. To Thompson. Anthony Davis. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. To Bradley. Davis. To James. LeBron James. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Beasley. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Green. Fine to shoot. To Green. Fires the 3. They still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. LeBron with it up top. The deficit is 6. Russell to Davis. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
That stops the clock with 11 seconds to go as they apply the intentional foul.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Anthony Davis sizing up Draymond Green. Doesn't have the touch. No good. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They're going to continue on in these playoffs, heading to the Western Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors edged out a close victory in today's game. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game trap. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Day-Day is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.